come shut down brewing company for Oshomole. Baba say make him come sit down drink beer because now beer when they drink they make another see road. So that when you drink, you go sleep. Then shut down company for her. My people, not be small. Now here, in short, obedient family, I trouble salute and lovers of democracy. When I don't say Oshomole come out the other, they can't talk say Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu inherit bad government. I bet from who? Where are they from? Where are they from Labour? Who be there? No be APC. This same man I be chairman of APC during Buhari 4 years and that's when people they come and come, gay Buhari, Ingo, they say if they support Buhari, they talk, now be the best man for the job, now they do this. Now he say na Tinubu, two-face, or what you want chop. My people, man, let's now watch the video. Man, let me share the video. Hey, Osho Baba. Hey, I been with that in wife self. With that babe. Anyway, man, I watch the video.
Now, if hypocrisy was a human being, his first name would have been Oshomole, and his second name would be Wike. Now, let's start from Oshomole. Oshomole came out in a video yesterday, and he said Tinubu inherited a very bad government, very terrible economy from Buhari. This is the same Oshomole who was the national chairman of APC for 4 years plus under Buhari. And every time people came out to complain about the level of poverty and the poor policies of Buhari, Oshomole will say, no, they should keep quiet, that Buhari is the best thing to ever happen to Nigeria. But now, because of what he wants to eat from Tinubu, he's now coming out to say, Tinubu inherited a very terrible economy from the same Buhari that he was praising. And Nigerians came down on him heavily in the comment section. But before I show you that video, let me quickly tell you the recent developments on the all eyes on the judiciary matter. Now, that hashtag, that trend, has put serious pressure on the APC and Tinubu to the point that Tinubu has now ordered that they should pull down the all eyes on the judiciary billboards in Abuja, that they should start pulling everything down. You can see the level of pressure that thing is putting on them. And by so doing, he gave the all eyes on the judiciary hashtag more popularity, because before, the mainstream media were not covering it. But after he ordered that those things be pulled down, the People's Gazette, Punch newspaper, AIT, everybody on Kakaki, the discussion of all eyes on the judiciary is now everywhere. Look at the video.
With the inscription, all eyes on the judiciary, that was erected in Abuja a few days ago, has been removed. Such billboards have been making the rounds on social media and have also made it in a few other states. Now, the essence, according to the sponsors, is to remind the Presidential Election Petition Tribunal that Nigerians are watching as the date for final judgment of the presidential election draws near. Now, this one in Abuja, according to a supporter of the APC, Woye, on X, if you want to call it Twitter, on Twitter, he says he breached due process and the violators will be investigated and have their licenses retrieved. But in reaction to this, Adebowale says, very good, because there is law in this country and we should try as much as, and we should try to obey the law. This country should not be a kangaroo kingdom. For human rights lawyer Effiong, it says removal of billboards stating all eyes on the judiciary is a violation of the constitutional right to freedom of expression. There is nothing inciting in this message and no one should be targeted for that. The law allows the court to be amenable to criticisms and scrutiny. But reacting to him, Chris says it is an act of intimidation of the judiciary, and you know that counsel. That's responding to him. But more reactions. Victor says any evidence to prove that due process was not followed. We already know why they want to remove the billboard, but the interesting thing is that the message has already been passed. It has achieved its purpose. It is what it is. It is what it is. For Nelson, he said, personally, there is no major issue with the statement on the billboard, regardless of who you support, Tinubu, Atiku, or Obi. Everyone's eyes right now is on the tribunal judges. I mean, I heard that the DG of the Advertising Regulatory Council of Nigeria, ACON, that's Olalekon Fadolakpo, has queried the Director of Regulations over his approval of this advert, saying that the advert is capable of instigating public unrest and breach of public peace, as it is a clear blackmail against the Nigerian judiciary.
You've seen that. And I believe you saw tribalism and senseless partisanship play out there. The first tweet from Adebawale said the removal is good, that laws must be followed. And that is utter foolishness. How does that billboard violate the law? Then the DG advertising a certain Olalekon said all eyes on the judiciary is a blackmail of the judiciary. How is asking the judiciary to do the right thing a blackmail? Anyways, thank you Tinubu for the free and unsolicited adverts, because now all eyes on the judiciary trends more than it has ever trended. We keep our eyes on the judiciary with or without the billboards. We have the stickers on cars, keke napep, doorposts all over the country. So nothing we will fit do about that one. Now, let me show you that shameful video from Adams Oshomole. See the video.
The government inherited a terrible economic situation. Everybody knows it. The government inherited an economy in which our total national revenue was barely enough to service our debt burden, spending 96%, which is to say every 96 kobo. Every 100 naira Nigeria earned, 96 kobo is going to repay debts, to service debts. So you have only 4 kobo left to pay all the salaries. So nothing can be worse. But they came determined that they will have to do business unusual to arrest the drift, stabilize the economy.
You heard that. And there is nothing more shameless than being an APC supporter, than being a man like Adams Oshomole. And this one has children at home. How do his children look at him? And Nigerians were not having it. Look at some of the tweet reactions. This tweet says, "This man is so shameless. Which government are you talking about? Same government you campaigned has been excellent, and that Tinubu is coming to continue from their stead? This same government that was governed by all of you, God forbid, shameless man, God will never forgive you all." And this tweet says, "Wasn't Oshomole one of Buhari's praise singers? Politicians are shameless." And this tweet says, "They are less wicked compared to their supporters. How would someone in the right frame of mind defend these people? It beats my imagination." Seriously, how would a normal human being support APC? And this tweet says, "He inherited it from the same person Bola Tinubu helped get to power. All of them are without brains." Oh! And there were thousands of Nigerians in the comment section of this video blasting Oshomole and APC supporters. Now the poor can unite and say enough is enough. This country will be fixed sooner than anyone could ever imagine.